What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Vaughn, and today we're gonna react to Rowdy Rebel's first day out interview. Let's get into the reaction.
I got a fetish for cheese. I tell her you better believe who really ahead of the G.
I wasn't with that, so I had to sit back and
Oh,
wait on
he's
my
already
get
getting,
back.
he's already getting
I'm
to
telling them big facts.
Look,
I'm gonna run up some
he
big
comes with so much
racks.
energy too. Like,
big house. I'm gonna pick that shit up, black. I'm gonna shit on my
look,
head.
he's already shining.
She thinks he young,
First day out, he's
like.
shining.
Rowdy
That's
home.
crazy.
Rowdy home.
Came back a real one. Hey.
What's going on, guys? For Complex News, I'm Speedy Mormon, and Brooklyn is in the spot. This, I believe, is his first interview since he's been released.
Yeah, bro.
Rowdy Rebel is in the building. My brother, welcome home.
What's up? Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I'm honored that you would spend this time with us, bro. It's been a long time coming, and so very many people have been waiting and excited for you to come home. And now that the moment has finally come, describe to me the moment and what you felt when you walked out for the.
I just think it's crazy how like he just came back and like, look, he has the chain on, like his style's up. Like, come on, who comes back home and then he's just like up right away? Like one day you're up. It's crazy, man. They really showed up for him.
That was a good question. let me give you the truth. I was mad as hell. I was supposed to get out of jail at 8 o'clock in the morning, but my ride wasn't here due to certain technical difficulties. So I got out like 12 o'clock, and I was a little mad. But when I seen the people that I love so much, I was happy again. Then I got on the Sprinter, went to the jet. When I landed at the jet,
he's flexing right now.
I was happy again too. So the feeling I felt was. It was overwhelming. It was hard. It's hard to explain still. Like, it's still people I ain't seen so long that I'm still seeing.
This is crazy. Look at these interviews now. Like, this is what 2020 is like. This sums up 2020, man. Look at this interview, man. Virtual.
Bro, where you have been? Like, I ain't seen you so long. Come here, give me a hug. So the feeling is so overwhelming. So I feel so good to be home around my peers, around my family, man. For real.
I imagine that when you're told you're supposed to get out at 8 a.m. and then 4 hours pass, I'm sure that felt like a lifetime.
Yeah, come on, like 6 years, and like it's so easy for them to put us in there. Yeah. But when it's the time to let us go, it's always a problem. Like, oh, this paper didn't finish. Oh, well, I gotta worry about the paperwork getting finished. Like, you know, at this day,
he can't even. So jittery too.
On your time,
right? Happy.
Not on my time.
I got my time already.
That's real. You did spend a lot of time in there. Now, if you rewind a bit, back to the time when you found out that you were getting out, right? You went before a parole board and they told you that you'd be approved for a release. Was it difficult to have to spend the next few months in there knowing that you were going to get out? Because I imagine if I was in that situation, it's like, yeah, I'm excited I'm getting out, but damn, I still got to do a few more months.
Trust me, you ain't gonna never think like that. Let me tell you why. It's 6 years already. It was already comfortable already. Everything, your mindset, your world is just jail already. Yeah, I'm already set here. Why stress over something you can't control?
That's a fact.
That's a headache.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Just smile, get this over with, and I know when the time comes, they're gonna let me go. Yeah. So I wasn't stressing. After like my first 22 months in jail, it was like, all right, listen, Epic tried to come through for us and get us out. Sony, it wasn't really like on some like, it was a big situation between Epic and Sony.
When Bobby comes out, like it's been pretty crazy. Everyone's been showing him love and everything. But when Bobby comes out, oh my gosh, it's gonna be ridiculous. Like, it's gonna be next level type. Like, oh my gosh.
So it's nobody to throw the bus out of nobody. It's nobody to say, all right, well, it was day 4, they could have did this, or they could. No. Nobody owes us nothing. Nobody knows us. We some kids from the neighborhood, whoever made their bed and got to lay in it now. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was time for man up. We here. Yeah. We're not going nowhere to this day. When I went to my parole board, even though I know if I go and front them and they grant me, I know I'm still going home on this day. All that other shit, listen, toughen up.
Toughen up.
Pray for the best, pray for the worst, always in the situations. At the end of the day, when I went to my parole board and they give me that time, I still gotta apply by certain rules. I still can't catch certain tickets because if I do, I still can't come home on that date. So it wasn't still like, oh, I'm coming home. I'm nowhere. It's a fact I'm coming home. No, I still gotta make sure these crackers don't take my date. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta make sure. You feel me? So yeah, I wasn't playing with these people. I went in there. A little kid.
What kind of watches that too? Like, yo, he's shining. Like,
that's real. Now, while you were in there, 6 years seems like such a long time. I wonder, was there a point where you hit a low, where things got a little bit more difficult than maybe you anticipated?
I lost a lot of friends being in jail.
Damn.
A couple of family members. I lost, just some of them days, it'd be raining outside. Sometimes people that you call ain't answering, it's like sometimes you get them weeks, them days. But you always gotta remember, it's always light at the end of the tunnel. You always gotta remember, the pain that you're feeling right now is never gonna compare to the joy that's coming on in life. So I ain't care about none of that, man. I'm telling you.
That's a good. I think that's good. Like, that's definitely a good look, like outlook on life, because sometimes you might be going through like the hardest thing, but you just gotta push through. Like, you gotta push through. There's a light in the tunnel.
My mom was so like, I know when I touch these streets, it's over. You feel me? It's quiet. Stick to it. What you want me to do? My high school diploma? What you want me to go get education? I'm gonna go get that. What you want me to do? Vocational floor cover? I'm gonna go get that. What you want me to do?
Yo, he's speaking mad fast. Like, it's mad quick, bro. Slow down.
I don't care how mad I am. I don't care if I got the phone and I felt like I had a bad conversation. No. I don't care none of that. I'm gonna smile every day. I'm gonna show y'all that the situation y'all put me in did not break me. You feel what I'm saying?
I like that.
The time y'all gave me, I didn't waste no time in there.
What was it like? Like, I think Bobby took more years, right? Because so that he can get out early. Like, yeah, if that whole gist, like, let me know in the comments. But I think Bobby took more years so that he can get let off early.
I thought I was gonna waste it. They thought like, are we gonna trap him? He's done for him and his little friend. No, you made my mind more elevated. You made me sit down and think. Something I wasn't doing when I was on the streets. I was just living day by day. You feel me? I wasn't sitting down and taking time to think. I'm 23 years old. I'm living day by day.
Oh, he's 23.
I got no job. I got friends.
How old is he now? I don't know. Let me know. How old is he?
Dusty. So it's like, I don't got time for that. Now it took my freedom, and I saw like, oh my gosh, I just had opportunity to change my family life, opportunity to change my community life, my friends' life. Yeah. And I just almost ruined it. So now I was like, all right, bro, I'm coming home now. I was like, all right, shaping up. Yeah, I'm still Rowdy. I'm still that same. They don't play with me. They don't play with me. But besides that, I'm more chill. I'm more humble. I know if it's a situation over there that it could be a problem with, I'm not even gonna put myself in that predicament.
You could definitely see like the elevation. Like, yeah, he leveled up because, like, yo, you could tell, like, you don't have to put yourself in, like, every situation you don't have to be in. Like, honestly, like, you have to be like mature about certain things. Like, sometimes things are inevitable, but you don't have to put yourself in every situation. Like, personally, that's what I
just go this way. And that's how I'm on it now, man. My mindset is just so different now. It's just more so like, I still a couple of friends that I want to snatch from the community, from the ghetto, and like, what's about it? We over here doing this. If I'm not gonna be able to come over here and do this, then I'm gonna have to just love you from a distance, bro. For me, because right now, how this world going, they don't want to see us win.
I like that. Like, and it's sad. Like,
rappers is dying.
Yeah, it's sad too, because sometimes you might have to let go of some negative energy that's around you, because if you're trying to elevate yourself, you can't have that around you, and sometimes you might have to do that, but you might not want to. But
raps is killing us. I don't want to see us win, man. I really focus up. Focus up. Yeah.
You say that they don't want to see you win, and I rewind back, many years. I was actually in the courtroom at one of the hearings for you guys. I wonder if you feel like at this point, when you look back on it, they tried to set or make an example out of you guys, because it was kind of egregious. Some of the times that you and some of your friends were getting hit with for doing things that maybe there was no evidence on and there was no.
What was it, a RICO?
Like they tried to make an example out of you guys?
I'm gonna say it like this, because this is a very touchy subject we're speaking on. For me, like, the facts gonna come out. For me, it's always, your auntie, your mom used to tell you, the truth gonna come out. You can't lie forever. The truth gonna come out. What in the dark must come to light. So
that's Jamaican. They Jamaican?
Man.
I know. Nah,
nothing to talk about.
Bobby's definitely Jamaican. He's like, yo,
When you were in there,
Bobby's definitely
was there
Jamaican.
something that was helping you get by? Were you watching something? Were you maybe listening to certain types of music? What were you doing to pass the time?
You know what's crazy? Something I didn't do when I was on the streets. That's what I'm trying to show you. I started reading.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I started reading. At first, I started reading hood novels, the urban fiction books. But then it's like every book became the same. Like Tyrone got 12 pounds. he fucked the 12 pounds up, went to jail. His girl started cheating. And then the plug found out that he thought he was going to rat. So he was about to try to kill Tyrone. So he thought he didn't rat. So now Tyrone come home, the plug is back with him. He told him some more work.
Yeah, right.
His girl that was fucking off, she want to get back with Tyrone because he late. All the books is like the same. You feel what I'm saying? So I just started switching it up. Like, all right, let me see.
That's crazy.
So
I don't like reading. So like, I try to stay away. I would rather listen to an audiobook than read. So that's what's up, man. If he started reading and stuff, like that's crazy. Props to him, man. Props to him, honestly.
Shit, when I switched it up, I started going to shit like.
But it's better to
like
read
quotes,
though.
like
Bro.
meanings, like sayings, like for me, like
I just don't like it.
like I read a book, and it was a question that it asked me, "What is time?" Like, just a question, like, "What is time?" I'm like, I asked one of the old heads, like, "Yo, what is time, bro?"
Time is
Like,
relative.
I'm like, I gotta ask this question. What is time? He's like, what you mean? You tripping, Rowdy? I'm like, yeah, shut up. This next thing, you answer this question. What is time? And nobody could ask me a question, but I asked one dude. I asked me a question like, "Your time is precious, my lord. Time is something you can't get back. Time is something you gotta cherish.
Yeah.
Time is something you gotta respect.
Yeah.
For me, time is something is never wasted. Time is something is what you make of it." So I just ran with it like that. What is time? And I just thought, man, let me get my mind right here. I've been wild these first 3 years. I got 3 more years. Like, let me get it together now. You feel me? Because I'm about to go in this real world where I'm about to start making a lot of paper. And it's like, all right.
Yeah.
A nigga can make a lot of papers. How you gonna manage that paper now? What you gonna do with that paper? How you gonna make that paper turn to this paper?
Yeah.
Make that paper turn to that.
That's
paper,
crazy.
you know,
No, honestly, like I think that that's one of the good things that came out of 2020 because a lot of people like started like doing stuff that they might have been scared to do or whatever, and just to have another form of income because 2020 was just a different year. It just exposed so much, so you definitely want to be caught up in like a situation where you can't take care of yourself, take care of people around you, stuff like that. So like that's I like that mindset, like just trying to see how you can make money work for you, like so you're not working to get money. So I like that.
Type of paper I'm talking about. We want yachts and motherfucking choppers now. I'm talking about. Yeah, so
that concept feels like it would be a fire record. Like if you did something with that.
it do.
Yeah, that seemed like it could be a cool concept right there.
I said, Tom, I just did that. I can't get that shit back. Mr. Precious, you gotta respect it, and I can admit that it's a father that's locked up right now that can't get his kid back. Yeah. It's a nigga that's locked up right now that can't get his bitch back. Cause 20 years on that top tier, you can forget that. They told me to tell them the bros to get out of jail. I wasn't with that, so I had to sit back and wait on my get back. I'm telling them big facts. I'm gonna run up them big rides. I'm a big house. I'm gonna put that shit on black. I'm gonna shit on my ex bitch, like, cause she thinks she young, like.
Yeah, Rowdy home. Rowdy home.
That sounds on a track.
Oh man, that's special, bro. Did you have a favorite book that you read while you was in there?
When he was out, like when him and Bobby were doing their thing, it was crazy energy, just crazy energy, bro.
Oh shit, I ain't gonna hold you. It's a fire book. It's 2 fire books, right? I'm gonna tell you my hood novel fire book. That's. Hold on. Slice the Billy looking at me like now, like what's looking at me. Be careful how you say what's your favorite hood novel now, nigga. It's a lot of them. So I'm gonna say my top 3. All right, bro. The Cartel. The Family Business.
Okay.
And Murder Mamas or Murderville. Murder Mamas, yeah. Murder Mamas, my bitch, me and more.
Hey, what was your favorite book that you read that wasn't a hood novel?
I'm gonna have to say Rich Man Poor Dad. Put it like this.
That's what I'm reading. Rich Man Poor Dad. That's a good book. Okay, I'm not reading it. I'm listening. Nah, I'm not reading it. I'm listening to the audiobook. But still, that's so. I haven't finished it yet, and because I'm slacking on it. But so far, that book it's been good. Like all my bros, like they told me they've already read it like I think a couple times, and they said it's an amazing book. They say it's better to read it though, like than listen to the audiobook. But I'm gonna just listen to the audiobook because it's just, it's better for me.
To give you a summary. All right, the rich dad was the dad that didn't go to college, just knew how to manage his money, just knew how to invest in certain things, just know how to flip, network. The poor dad was the dad that went to college, had all the degrees and all this fucking super smartness and all this. The rich dad, poor dad. The book is basically showing you how to manage your money, how to put your money in right things.
That's a good book.
It's a good book.
It's a very popular book too. I've never got a chance to read it, but
now,
now that you said it, I'm gonna tap in. We spoke about your time in there, and I want to talk again about you coming out, right? So everyone
got the same
at
mirror,
this point has seen the video.
That mirror in the back. I feel like
you walking out. First of all, you're the first person I ever seen walk out of jail with off-white ones on that wasn't even in existence when you went in. You came out. You had a solid fit on, but you were low-key upset. Nobody can tell. Did that moment live up to what you thought it would?
Oh yeah, I seen that clip. When he came out with the ones. I was like, whoo, that guy, he came out fly. Like,
because I imagine when you're in jail, all you think about is, yo, I can't wait till that moment where I walk out. I can't wait till I get out. Did the moment live up to the hype?
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the bros. I ain't gonna lie, the bros did good. Yeah, they did good. Yeah, I was better than I expected. I was like, all right, bro, I was gonna be outside waiting for me to come outside. Cool. So when they was outside, we like, yeah, we in the sprint. We like, all right, I see we pull up somewhere. I'm like, yo, all right, where we going? They're like, yo, chill, don't worry. We're gonna be in the city in an hour. I said, be in the city in an hour. How the fuck we gonna do that? Red Bull give you wings. Red Bull to give you wings. Boy. We pulled into the clip, it was over. Niggas put me on the jet. I touched down in the city in an hour. Dead eyes.
What is it like,
Yo, where was he locked up? Like, where was he? I don't know where he was locked up. Where was he locked up? Let me know in the comments. I'm not sure where he was locked up at.
And then just a few hours later, you're 20,000 feet in the air on a jet with the people that mean the most.
That's crazy.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. What it mean? It mean like, oh, y'all niggas out here getting money. It's time for me to get to it. That's what it mean. It mean like, all right, my niggas doing this. I gotta get my shit out of it. That's what it mean. Like, I felt blessed, bro. That's what it really mean, bro. It really mean like it goes to.
And that's a question I always had. Like, I never been in jail, but I always had like, what happens to like, if you got all this money like in your account, your bank account, what happens to it when you're there's no activity in that account for like years? Do they like freeze it? Like, what happens to that money, or does it just stay there until you come back? So, because he might have a couple mils still in his account, and he might be good, for a little bit until he starts working, until bills start catching up to him. But I wonder if like what happens if you're. No, that's something I should research. Let me know in the comments if you know though.
The love I was given when I was out here, the love that I showed niggas, and it just showed it right back. I mean, I always tell niggas, bro, even if I wasn't Rowdy Rebel or this big name, even in the side of jails, the bros know me. Like, they tell me, like, yo, nah, Rowdy, you one of the realest, bro. Like, I thought you was gonna be on some bougie type. Nah, nigga, ain't none of that. Fuck, I'm gonna call back home and make the bros spend $40, $60, $80 on some sweatpants. I don't give a fuck how much money he got, nigga. And I know these sweatpants right here fit me. Nigga, pass those sweatpants to the laundry. We gonna put those on right now. What you talking about, nigga? I'm going, man. Listen, man. I'm finna bad life for real. Only thing is now we just gonna change our lifestyle. Now we just gonna level up. Now that's it for me.
Let's go, man.
But anywhere you put me on in this world, if I gotta adapt, I'm gonna adapt to it right away.
Let's go.
You put me in a motherfucking jungle right now, nigga. I bet you the lions is my little niggas at the end of the day.
Yeah. So the lions
heard you. You're talking about adapting. What's it been like adapting back to regular life? It hasn't even been a week yet. It's been just a few days. Has it been weird? Are there certain things you're still getting used to?
Yeah, that must be
I'm not
different.
getting my voice back.
What you mean? Oh, from screaming?
Yeah. Yeah, I be screaming at my brothers a lot. They be screaming at me too. That's the thing between us. We authentic. We keep it real over here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing on this motherfucking interview, right? Me and my bros, we argue all the time. We brothers. It's what brothers do.
That's a fact.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit there. Sometimes we gotta catch ourselves, bro. You wilding for this camera. I'm sorry, bro. You feel me?
Is there anything else that you're having to get used to? You know, like, are you still maybe waking up early? Are you still?
Cuz, how about I went to sleep 3 o'clock? I'm up 9:30. I'm like, son, I gotta sleep. So look at my eyes puffy. I'm like, son, oh damn, son. Like, I'm so used to being up on the count. On the count. No, I'm gonna get used to it though. You feel me?
Has there been anything else that you haven't gotten used to yet? Maybe there's food, you know, or anything.
I'm like, I'm
I'm
like watching like his demeanor and how he's like, you know, and he's like, yo, he's trying to make sure that you see he's flossing right now. He's flossy right now. You feel me? And like it's crazy. Like it's just funny. Like he's so happy to be home too. Like he just, you know, he doesn't even know what to do with himself. Like he's just, you know, he's vibing. He's feeling like he's like, yo, you see the diamonds? You see, yeah.
Food already. You know how I'm big belly rude boy then. Wow.
What was that first meal?
Oh yeah, that first meal has to be crazy. I wonder. Yeah, that first meal has to be crazy.
Nah, I'm playing.
I don't doubt it, Rowdy. I don't doubt it.
Nah, what was the first meal? My first meal.
Nah,
I really want to tell you my first meal now.
What you say?
What was that first meal?
Toto.
Toto. If you know your Spanish, you're born over here is bilingual.
Nah, what was the first meal?
Spanish,
my first meal. Now hold on, cause I really want to tell you my first meal now, cause you know when niggas ask you that. Dog, my first meal. Oh, my first meal was jerk chicken.
Ooh.
And the macaroni and cheese. I had the food get catered to the studio. All the bros attacked it already, but they saved some jerk chicken. It was macaroni and cheese left. It was jerk chicken and macaroni and cheese left. So I had some jerk chicken and macaroni and cheese.
Was it as good as you
imagined?
You
can't go wrong with jerk chicken. You can't go wrong with jerk chicken.
Imagined it would be compared to the jail food that you
Nah,
eat?
it was good. It was good, but yeah, way better than jail food. Now let me tell you something. In certain jails, it got stoves. So.
Oh, so you be cooking?
I know
how to do a little.
I'm not gonna lie. I know you guys have been seeing what's going on Instagram and stuff, but like jail is different. They have phones. I think I saw one. They had Chick-fil-A like in the build. Like it's crazy. Like jails is not the same like they used to be now. I think, or some, not all of them. So
it was on live.
You can look normal in there.
Because on live, huh?
Nah.
You know when I went live cooking, I was on my live. It was on your live? Nah, yeah, it was on his live.
You was joking about it, but I'm wondering because Bobby said that when he gets out, somebody's daughter is gonna need a new back.
Damn.
And her vagina is gonna need.
Nah, he's not playing. His body. His body is different. See me like my body like I wasn't for like.
Yeah,
I'm
that's.
29
I'm not
years
gonna
old
say
now, you
that.
understand?
I was about to say something crazy. Like I could only imagine all that. Oh, yo.
Like,
I'm not, you know.
Boy, my mind right now, how I'm moving. All that's gonna come and go. I don't care about none of that, man.
I'm not jacking that, bro. You was in there for 6 years. There's no way you didn't come out with something on your mind.
We gonna catch headshots and keep it pushing. You gotta get, man. We need yachts and choppers. That's it. For me, I don't got time for none of that. Listen, man, I'm good. Beat it. You're not coming to do this? I beat it. I don't care about none of that. This is what type of timing I'm on.
We can't help but notice some of the chains, and we know that one of them.
You see, you've been flossing it the whole interview.
He made a promise, and he said that because you and Bobby have been so loyal, that he wanted to work with y'all when y'all got out. I hear that he also gave you one of those chains. Is that true?
Man, Thug is the bro. Thug is the realest to do it, man. Shout out to the boy. Thug, he said no kizzy. He said no kizzy. Hey,
Kizzy.
The other one, the doors got the other one on, man. Like, fans put this on his neck.
But he said that y'all are gonna work together. Do you guys plan to tap in with something? Have you already tapped in?
Come on, man. Listen, man.
Honestly, like throughout the interview, like he's like so mellow too. Like it's like, but I think that's you know, he's been busy a couple days, so you know he's tired of some, you know.
You gonna see what's going on, man. You're gonna see what's happening, man. At the brother, man. Big slime, like, don't fuck around, like, at the brother, like. You gonna see what's going on.
Have you met Thug yet?
Nah, I ain't met the brother yet.
You haven't even met him, but he has this sense of loyalty to you. Why do you think that is?
I ain't been face to face. We met over the phone, but when we meet face to face, it's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie. I already know it, bro. Movie already, so it's gonna be a movie times 20. I'm a movie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Blu-ray movie, though.
Blu-ray is old now, bro. We off the Blu-rays now.
So what?
I said Blu-rays is old, bro. We off the Blu-rays now.
No. Y'all niggas is Netflix and Hulu's.
Yeah,
see,
he said Blu-ray.
I know it's been 6 years. We don't do the Blu-rays no
He
more.
said
It's
we
just
should be
streaming.
off the Blu-rays.
Nah, listen. I'm a Blu-ray movie, nigga. I'm ripping. What is we talk about?
Yo,
I'm fly ripping. You heard? We do Blu-ray movies over here. You heard? Give it the schlingo.
No.
You said that Doug has been showing a lot of love. We've seen a bunch of other people also reach out. I'm wondering who's been on the line, man. I saw Tay Keith hit you up. I saw Dirk hit you up. I think Meek hit you up. Who's been reaching out?
You hit me up.
Facts.
Nigga, your name appointing.
That's a fact.
All these people, you appointing too.
That's a fact.
Who else hit me up? Bobby hit me up. A-Rod hit me up. Rasha hit me up. Quino hit me up. Pete Gutter hit me up. Oh, you want me to keep going? My son Michael Collins hit me up. Who else hit me up?
I'm gonna end the interview, like the reaction here, because I feel like he's usually like really like his vibe is kind of like, you know, like a lot of energy, but like right now he's mellow and stuff, you know, and like it's just funny because like he's not really saying too much, like I don't know, like he's probably overwhelmed with a lot of things that's going on, but please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Von, and I'm out.
I know we gon' make it, I only need me a chance. She gon' say she love me, I know she only a fan. Tell me what you really want and I'll put it right in your hands. I'll be